Chickering? Madeline said in a disgusted tone that echoed Cecily's thoughts. The man's a superstitious old fool. He acts as if he's afraid of me. I met him in the hallway once, and he crossed his fingers at me. She made a cross with her 2 forefingers and held them protectively in front of her face. Phoebe inhaled sharply. I should have thought, Madeline, that you would be the last person in the world to condemn someone for being superstitious. Madeline's eyes glittered with warning. The powers that I possess can in no way be compared to the silly notions held by that simpleton. In any case, the man is vulgar. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he isn't a lord at all. He wouldn't be the first one to tag a title onto his name without entitlement. Knowing that Madeline's comments were intended to provoke Phoebe, Cecily interrupted. Will that be the entire entertainment, Phoebe, or do you have anything else planned? Phoebe glared at Madeline and straightened her hat, giving it a sharp tug with both hands. As a matter of fact, I do. A dancing monkey. His owner assures me that the monkey is most talented and will intrigue the guests. I seem to remember a very large python intriguing the guests not too long ago, Madeline murmured. Perhaps I should have hired a dancing bear, Phoebe said acidly. Cecily sent Madeline an imploring glance. The monkey sounds wonderful, Phoebe. I'm sure we can leave everything in your capable hands. Phoebe nodded. Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be getting home. The doctor's funeral this afternoon has Algy in a state of nerves. I have to do my best to soothe him before he takes the service. She rose, smoothing down the folds of her skirt. I'll see you both in church this afternoon, then. She allowed her gaze to skim over the top of Madeline's bowed head, then swept from the room, leaving a fragrance of lavender in her wake. Cecily looked up at her late husband's portrait. She wasn't looking forward to the service that afternoon. The last funeral service she had attended had been for her husband James at the same church just a little over a year ago. It would be painful to be reminded so vividly of her own loss. I can't believe that Dr. Macduff is gone, she said quietly. James would have been so sorry to hear it. This is a sad day for everyone in Badger's End. The good doctor will be sorely missed. I'm so thankful that he left no wife behind to mourn him. Realizing that Madeline had made no response to her comments, she looked at her friend. The dark head was bowed, the long, silky hair hiding her face. Cecily felt a pang of apprehension. Madeline? For a moment, she wondered if Madeline had been more fond of the doctor than anyone realized, then chided herself for considering even for a second the nonsense in the village about Madeline's dubious reputation. Then the other woman lifted her chin, and the chill in her eyes touched Cecily's spine. "What is it, Madeline?" she whispered.